I think social injustice in America is really what led all of us to even want to get involved. For me, it's been exciting just to be a part of that Players Coalition that I thought, why not try to meet up with some people from the Fair Punishment Program.
I just wanted to have more information about what's going on.
We're professional football players, and we don't do this professionally. And to be able to sit down here and talk to people who are actually in the field, and that's important.
You have to put yourself a lot of times in these people's position and say, all right, I have to understand their plight and what they're going through and not try to think for them, but think with them.
What would be the one or two biggest areas to try to affect the change?
I think one of the things that is key is reform of the criminal legal system. There are too many things that criminalize behavior, and it disproportionately impacts black and brown people, and specifically poor black and brown people.
Without an education, it's very difficult to progress in our society. And Black, Hispanic, and American Indian students are suspended at a rate that is sometimes double that of their white peers.
80% of the kids that came to us also felt unsafe in their community. So now we're talking about what's happening in the social environment around the young people, not just what's happening in their home, and not just what's playing out in school.
And then you're causing the trauma to within. It's going to have an exponential and compounding effect.
For us as players, from a legislative standpoint, how do we help?
So the simple answer is tell your people to call their legislators, but also the platform that you have, the profile that you have to influence other people is also important.
We're kind of blown away by the morning sessions and looking forward to diving back into that to, talk more about solutions. So we're headed to the Haley House next, which helps get different people who have come out of jail, whether it's in the workforce, whether it's living in their communities. I think this is a unique opportunity because it's not something we deal with often.
And I think maybe the most important thing is all the things we talked about that are going wrong, we know how to do them right.
I started here in the transitional program. You know what I mean? It turned out well, as you can see. Everybody got to stop pointing the finger, and everybody got to do the work. It starts in prison, but once we get out here, we got to put the work in.
I think it's so cool to see organizations and institutions like this because you see the success stories. It lets you know that there is a way.
Well, I think for me, just the overall educational piece of the day was big for me.
It's been awesome to get support from the NFL, the owners. Our president, Jonathan Kraft, he was blown away.
Being here, it lets me know that we're going in the right direction.